Three, two, one, down. Two enemies, 9, 1 hit. For now, they do. Yo, Parky, welcome. How's it going? Oh, darn it! Ah, still not used to that. Oh, that lag. Doing it right, no complaints, except when the game misreads my inputs. Oh, I keep doing that. Still not used to skipping cutscenes. There we go. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Oh, wait. It's gonna get ready to charge, but this room is shorter out. Ah. Did wake up from a nap earlier. Just gotta wake up, I guess. Fully. Oh, come on. Thank you very much for the kind words. Oh. The beginning of an any percent New Game Plus run on mild is basically identical feeling to New Game Plus Sweet. You start feeling it a little bit later, but the first level especially feels basically identical. Because enemies still die in like one hit. Like this. Did I kill the guy? Yeah, okay, I did. Oh, could have parried that. Oh, he doesn't die. There you go. See, that's one thing that's different. Otherwise, this chapter is very similar. The enemies do have slightly more health. But not enough where you really feel it. Probably more apparent when I get to death metal, and even then. Because I have the best weapon and max strength, obviously I'll still go down pretty quickly.
Hey Travis, your ranked fight begins just up ahead. Win, and you will be 10th. Lose, and hell awaits. Are you up to this? Need a bathroom break? Whatever you need to do it now. Your opponent, some call him the Holy Sword. He is good, but I know you can take him. You are the man. I am the tiger. He only looks tough because his mother was an ugly bitch. Take it to the red zone. Assassin's Way at full throttle. Unleash your power. Show no mercy. Bring me death metal set. Enter when you are prepared to fight.
Now off to the Garden of
I
Madness.
believe in you and your force. Now, off to the Garden of Madness.
There we go. Hit me. Do a thing. Ah, that didn't work. Alright. Bad. Ah, trying to mash that doesn't really work. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. What else is there to say? This is a run. Is on mild. Mild, any percent new game plus. Pretty straightforward. Did want to do an any percent new game run, but I was like, don't quite feel like streaming for 3 hours. Two hours though, perfectly fine. Actually, I wasn't even sure if I wanted to like stream this game specifically, because I did a video earlier today. Like I recorded all my stuff and then edited said video about the DLC in this game. So I wasn't sure. It's like, well, I played No More Heroes for a good bit. I edited said footage, like I said. Would I really be in the mood to play more of this? Like, yep, ultimately yes. That video turned out surprisingly well. Well, I guess better than I thought it would. Did some video editing things that I've never done before, and it worked out. Nothing too fancy, but fancier than normal. That's me defaulting to my Wii muscle memory, because you can just do some very small quick turns to get your battery or your boost backed up, but unlike in the Wii version. Oh. Nice. Whereas to maintain boost, you would have to, you know, do jumps in the Wii version, but that's not necessary.
Listen to my song.
Yo, Nate. Thanks for the host. How's it going, buddy? Indeed. I didn't use that second A press. I thought the other guy wouldn't be too far. That close. Have you be still a little bit too far. Good berries. Oh, rip. Meant to do a hit before that. Oh, dang it, that's not a cutscene to skip. Ah. Keep doing that. This is a cutscene to skip. Nice. Oh, dang it. There we go. I haven't taken damage yet, which is to say, yep, I'm about to take damage, because I jinxed it. I actually have done, without even realizing it on the Wii version, like, no damage on the first level, and sometimes even the second level. Which is not too hard to do on New Game Plus. Got the if your parries are really good that day, not that bad. Still notable nonetheless. For you. If nothing else, I feel less bad about me missing that because I don't. It's not like I'm worrying about the emotion controls not working right. It's like, well, I didn't time it right. Didn't time it right on this version. Didn't need that second slash. I keep assuming the enemies are further away, or will be further away. They keep doing like redundant slashes. See, that was a fine slash because the enemy was walking towards me.
Yo, you look so sweet.
How is that an insult?
Wait and see. I'll make you sweat.
You look so sweet towards somebody you're gonna kill.
Yo, you look so sweet.
Guess you. Here, wait, let me try something. Didn't quite work out how I wanted. Oh wow, this always been awful. Huh. Oh, nope. Ah. Ah, just do that. Or not. Oh wow, okay, I was hoping he'd let me parry and then I could go both with him. Okay, that wasn't a half bad overall level, but this final hollow was pretty bad. Sort of fumbling with the parries and they weren't behaving too well either.
Travis, hello? The moment you step onto the field, the fight begins. If you win, you will be ranked 9th. If you lose, well, there's no need to go into that. Need to pop a breath mint? Hit the restroom?
Brush your
Brush
teeth.
your teeth?
When you are ready,
Ready?
step inside.
To be honest, your chances of survival are slim. But trust your force.
And head for the Garden of
For
Madness.
the Garden of Madness.
Wonky movement there. Yo, fat kid. Welcome. How's it going? Walking a straight line should not be hard, and yet I failed it somehow. Yeah, I was actually thinking the other day, if I wanted to show, like, one cutscene to someone... Oh, shoot me. Oh, no, no. If I wanted to show one cutscene of someone, or, like, of this game, don't do that. I keep being interrupted by the game. But basically, if I had to show, like, one cutscene of this game to somebody, and make them interested in it, I'd either show, like, the opening intro, opening monologue, or I'd show them maybe this scene, because how many scenes do you walk in during like at the beginning of a boss fight and he's singing like a ballad, he's singing his hearts out. Not necessarily my favorite scene, although it is a great scene, but like a scene that I think would really just fascinate people.
Playtime is over.
First run, very nice, congrats. Did you stream it, or record it or anything, or just did it offline? I know some people who only do offline runs, or sometimes do them, or stream them. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. Dude, my earliest, like, the pre-Twitch days. I know, it was so long ago. Or rather, the days, I guess, when I wasn't on Twitch. Still pre-Twitch days. I did a few runs, offline of Killer 7. Before I had any capture equipment. Yeah, that's how you start. The more you run, the better you get at it. Oh, I wrote my splits by hand, I remember that. Handwritten splits for my first run. It was like 20... Either late 20... No, it had to be 2013. Had to be 2013. I think. That's when I started a Twitch account. And I created a Twitch account to chat in Agliria's chat because he was running Killer 7 and I knew things about the game. I don't want to talk to him about it. I already did, like, not speedrun stuff, but speedrun adjacent stuff. Where I would have to learn, like, optimal routes and stuff like that. And then I did run, like, 1 or 2 runs off screen, and then I got actual capture equipment, so here I am now. Moral of the story is, we all start somewhere. With streaming. And speedrunning. Oh snap, you had the urge. Speedrun bug bit you 5 minutes in. See, I don't need to take really that really wide turn around the missions, but I fear that I'm just gonna accidentally enter them, which I haven't done in years, but I have done.
Wait and see. I'll make you see. Your hair looks like shit.
Come on. See, it could have gone for, like, the Demon Slash there, but at the same time I was worried that an enemy was stunned. I couldn't see the enemy in the back quite clearly enough, so maybe he was stunned. And I could have actually done a wrestling move, which would have wasted even more time. But the good thing about this version is because slot machine powers don't activate automatically, is that there's no real risk at all by doing a death blow like in the Wii version. Therefore, I imagine considering it's a Resident Evil game, it'll be good resources if you need, like, references for run stuff, strats, or whatnot. Or you can just feel it out on your own. Also that. But resources there in case you want them. Oh, dang it. It always takes forever for me to adjust when model actually starts feeling different and sweet. Also, I realized when I was speaking of my early days of streaming, I'm realizing I'm not using the same equipment. Darn it. The same equipment that I used all those years ago for streaming. Like, I have moved well beyond that. I'm not using the same desktop, I'm not using the same mic. Not even using the same program. It's OBS Studio, not even not OBS Classic like I was using. Not using Amarok anymore. Live Split wasn't around in 2013. Come a long way. In a good way. It's a good thing.
Your hair looks like shit. I don't feel shit. You're gonna die.
Do you think class is going on, like actual class are happening here? Like you just hear people screaming my spleen as things are going on. When we do walk in on Chernobyl, she's talking to people, so school stuff is happening.
You're gonna die. You attractive flies. You think you're tough?
I was a little slow on those presses of the cross button, but was unsure of their position.
You're gonna die. Your hair looks like shit.
Oh, come on. Now you think. Sure.
Hey, you.
Decidedly okay chapter overall. Yeah, exactly. First run, you can't expect the world.
Hey, Travis. Your next ranked fight begins the moment you step into that room. Win, and you'll rise to 8th in rank. Lose, and an even deeper circle of hell awaits. Wipe away your tears, hit the can, pick the totter of your teeth. When you're ready, step inside. I highly doubt you'll survive this fight, but hey, there's only one way to find out, right? Give it your best shot. I am 100% certain you're returning from this battle, Travis.
A body
In a
bag.
body bag. But trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
You can move way sooner, which always freaks me out. Hello? Hello? That did not work. Whoa. That's not what I wanted. Okay, awkward fight. Not the worst I've had. Nice camera. Again, you can move faster after some of those cutscenes. It's just always catches me off guard. Not catching me off guard, but I find it weird. Oh yeah, I've actually mentioned them before, not for a while though. But I plan on doing a no damage bitter fights with every character, with every katana. That's the plan. So I would do like I'm still kind of wondering how I want to format it. Want to keep like each individual video, like basically one fight per katana per video. So I would have one video of death metal with the sweet berry. That's its own video. Bitter no damage. And no strength upgrades too, by the way, that too. Then another video with the cross saber. And then another video with death metal with the Tsubaki Moe, but I'm thinking I might just like do 4 fights. All 4 fights in one video, so just keep them bundled like that. But yeah, that's my main goal. Mainly because I just want more of that, more content of like showing off the DLC weapons. Because heck, even one person commented on my video; they didn't even know that it existed. Which is, I don't blame anyone for not knowing the DLC existed. So that's my goal. I might do 1 or 2 playthroughs, like, well, technically 4, because they're separate katanas, or full katanas, but maybe, like, for fun, doing, like, a Sweet Berry only playthrough. Not a real speedrun or anything, just, yeah. Or a cross saber only speedrun. Not even a speedrun, maybe just a playthrough, really. Oh, and another thing is that you can access bosses from Travis's chair in this version, and you can fight any boss with any weapon and with your current stats. That was not good movement. Here, let's do this. I don't know why I'm not really. I can tell I'm not really focusing too much. Like I'm making very small mistakes, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, so you can fight any boss with any katana, essentially. Which you could mostly do in the GameCube version, depending on how you set your file. But you can never fight Henry with the Bloodberry in the original game. But you can in this version. So I will eventually upload a Henry Bitter No Damage base strength Bloodberry fight. All that with Henry. That fight will probably be like 20 minutes long. And I know this because on the Wii version, with the Force Mark III, at base stats, it takes like 15 minutes. I did it, it's on YouTube. Bloodberry, probably like 25 minutes against Henry. I don't know, I just like pushing myself in this game. And also it's something like specifically for YouTube. I don't know why, I think my YouTube and Twitch audiences are overlapping, but not entirely the same, and I think it's just a different, different focuses on each website. So my YouTube channel obviously has all my PV speedruns, VODs that were live. I just want something a little separate, because I know some people don't watch Twitch or don't engage with Twitch. And it's something different, in general. It's a different sort of a challenge. Oh, yep, that was too early of a dodge. Probably of the challenges that I've done, that I've attempted, and actually never completed because they were just too difficult. Not too difficult, they're just too long. But I still want to do one day, but haven't gotten the courage to do it again. Or the interest, I guess. Is that JP Killer 8 Garcian versus Ayami. And mind you, I've done Killer 8 Ayami as Garcian on the US version. But the catch is that enemies have significantly bloated health. For JP Killer 8. And I died literally an hour in fighting Ayami on JP Killer 8 as Garcian. Literally, that's not exaggeration. I died an hour in. So I guess I could be a glutton for punishment in that regard. Oh, darn. I still want to do it again, but probably will not for still a good bit. Because an hour-long boss fight is, yeah. Okay, good. I was worried he wasn't close enough. Ooh, nice. You should finish Killer 7. Would recommend. Might be a little biased though, myself. Like, No More Heroes makes more sense if you have... Oh, darn you. Killer 7 in the background. It's like you can easily point a straight line to what they did in this game against Killer 7, and even heck, you can point a straight line from the Silver Gates all the way to this game. Obviously, because Duda, that guy. Ooh. He definitely knows how to keep ideas going.
Hey, Travis?
I'm too unfocused to say it a better way, but yeah. Themes and ideas in his work can be seen from like Silver Gates all the way to No More Heroes and beyond at this point.
Your head feeling better? Relieved yourself lately? Maintaining proper oral hygiene?
Oh wait, I have a chance to get a sip of water, I'll do that.
Some people say it's important to know when to give up. That you shouldn't aim for things that are obviously beyond your grasp. But ignore idiots like that. don't accept defeat before the first punch has even been thrown. Hello? Anybody home? Did you even hear what I just said? And you call yourself an assassin?
This is why third rates like you are hopeless.
You are hopeless. I am 120% certain you are going to die. All you can do is trust your force.
And head
For
the Garden of Madness.
Of madness.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the rule of 3 for deflecting his destroy pangs in the air, because the timing is so bad. So weird in this version. So if I don't deflect his destroy pangs in the air 3 times, I will give up and just knock him down the other way. Back up. I thought he would back up. That's why I whipped there. Nope, 1. Ooh, that was bad. 2. Oh, okay. He doesn't like me today. 3. Nope. How did I get it in my first run? And yet I haven't gotten out any other run since. Please be it. Ah, rip. Alright, second one out of 3. Sure, not happy about it, but... like, the fact that I have to even knock it down at all makes me not happy. Don't eat my inputs, game. Stop backing up. Mixed fight, but this is legitimately one of the worst affected moments of the game. In the porting from Wii to PS3, it just he feels so weird. Everything about him just feels so off. Yo Togola, welcome. Coconut that breathes flames, not the weirdest thing I've heard. People in front of the newsstand. Hey, where do those people go? Do they ever even exist in the first place? Twilight Zone music here. Indeed. I say that even though I've never watched a single episode of The Twilight Zone, but that's pop culture for you. I might watch it one day. I still have a more TV to catch up on.
Still just a bite.
I'll catch up on my TV once I catch up on my games, which is to say, might be a while before I catch up on much TV. I'm getting there though. Shoot me. This year I've probably done the most gaming I've done in a while. Like looking at my backloggery, like I've bought a bunch of games, but I've also like played a lot of games. Completed games. And the year's not even done yet. World is my oyster when it comes to finishing games. I'm just gonna knock you down. Okay, if you could let me kill you, that would be nice too. Want to see if I can beat Chrono Trigger, or start Chrono Trigger before the year is over, or at least before I leave for HDQ. We'll see. I was in the mood to play it, and then I chose to play Eco instead, so hopefully the mood will bite me again in the next couple days. I'm gonna do a HP kill. Okay, that killed more than one. There's one more wave. Yeah. Actually, I was planning on going through a Shadow of the Colossus again on my own. Sometime, like, probably, I was thinking of maybe doing it later tonight, off stream, and then I was thinking next year, early next year, I was going to stream both Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, and, you know, do some New Game Plus stuff, because, both games have a good bit of content after you beat them. Because I want to do just, you know, playthroughs on my own, enjoy them at my own pace, but then stream them. Good charge. It did. Positioning is... I got caught in the corner there. It was based on the PAL version, and they kept all those features, so it's still in. Same with, like, translating Yorda's dialogue. Shoot me? Hello? Thank you. It also made me want to play Prince of Persia: Sands of Time again. Playing Eco. Which I don't know if I'll do anytime soon, but the idea is in my head for a playthrough of that again. Here the frame rate's better though. General on better.
Travis, hello? The secret beach is up ahead. Then it's ranking match time. Win, and you'll be number 6. Lose, and your new home will be in the flaming tombs of hell. Everything okay? How's that sharp pain in your neck? Bladder in a bind? Have you trimmed your nose hairs? When you're ready, step inside. You know, you've been quite cocky.
Yeah, I know Warrior Within. I've definitely heard about the massive shift in tone. The infamous edginess to it. I'll get to them eventually. I don't even know why I stopped at Sands of Time. Even knowing back in the day, you know, with Warrior Within is like, core gameplay is still fun. Guess I just forgot. Clearly, we need to have a Mega Man style No More Heroes ending where you just refight all the bosses in close succession. Up. Did you play the reboot? Oh, I deserve that. Loved it? Oh. It got Shintalk's approval as well. Just... had to just get my bearings there. Might look dumb for me just sitting there for a second. Oh! Okay. I can blame no one but myself here. I heard mixed things about that game too, although definitely different from, different criticism from, say, Warrior Within. Alright. Okay. It's okay. Alright, I did have Epilogue DLC. I'll get to it. I was actually thinking of maybe snatching them up on GOG. Because all of them are like $3 each. Like $4 each, I think. Winter sale, but I'm thinking, you know, I don't really know. They'll go on sale again one day, I know. And I just don't want to keep stacking on more games when I'm making good progress on beating the games I already own. But like, I'll wait on that. I have more projects I could do. More games I could do. Never on sale again. Ha. I know, they go on sale. I mean, there are a bunch of games that like just always go on sale. Varying amounts. I'm also still tempted by Cadence of Hyrule. On Switch, it's like $5 or $6 off? Like, that's so tempted from that one. But nope, I'm gonna relent, because I've seen it go... It just, I've seen Necrodancer go on a sale, like, multiple times. Heck, I bought it last time, a few months ago, when it was on sale. And it's on sale again now. It's like, no, I can't. I just can't. I've been so good on not buying games for a bit now. See, to me, like 2019 was the year where I bought a lot of stuff, a good amount of games. But then I want 2020 to be the year where I actually play all of those games and take advantage of what I have now. Obviously, don't stop buying games, but like, just be. I want to be smarter about it. Play through what I already have now and before buying any more. Or at least play through a good chunk before buying more. We'll see. I might. Cadence of Hyrule will still be on sale for like a couple more days. If I relent, then well, I might. I'll try to be strong, but I might have a weak moment. Oh, whoa. Personally, I think that's good insurance for the world. It's that high of a price, and people are less inclined to buy it. Doing the world a favor right there. So this is another bit of the game that just feels awful on the PS3 version. Legitimately, on the Wii version, this is a breather level. But in this version, this is one of the most frustrating parts of the entire run.
You're gonna die. Your hair looks like shit.
Oh, shoot. Thousands of reviews. It's a lot of reviews.
Your hair looks like shit.
And here's part of the reason why. Because they're shooting lasers at me and sound effects aren't always playing. So I have to make sure I listen to the sound effects that are like near it. Like you can hear him like charging, like you can hear his grunts, but you can't hear like the thing, like the actual laser shot part of the time. Because what hit the enemies? Their lasers or mine? Or me? I can't judge, and I think the laser speeds are also different in this version. Oh no, these guys don't have collision at all. It's actually like a glitch. See? Oh, rip! In the Wii version, these guys would actually already be, like, disappeared. But for whatever reason, just, they messed it up, and, yeah, look, I'm going right through them. I didn't even hear any of those lasers shooting. I think I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat them. I'm winning this race. Well, technically Henry's winning this race, but I'm in second place now. Okay, that actually, to be honest, that went better than it has.
And you will enter your next rank.
Mr. Luck Highwinds, how's it going?
The fifth rank awaits you if you win, and only eternal damnation awaits if you lose. How are you feeling? No irritable rashes? Hit the John lately? Taken care of the black.
Definitely had worse Let's Shake levels, so I'll take that. I got knocked down significantly fewer times. It goes in there.
Too much on this one. You've been slacking up a bit. You must maintain a steady tempo. Oui, you know what I mean, right? I am so
Have you tried out any more double play Ikaruga?
800% positive that you will die here. But trust your force and head for the Garden of Madness.
Nope, same. I need to get good at single play before trying double play again, but it's a curiosity. Oh wait, I split when I skipped the cutscene. There we go. This'll stop right there. The fight is over. Okay, about halfway through the run. So far, so good. I actually will save before the bike section. Again. In case the bike glitch happens. Again. Still testing that out.
Travis.
And we get a ticket. Does Travis not have a mailbox? Apparently not. Maybe he doesn't get that much mail. Oh, didn't quite quick turn.
up, hunky boy. Stop tripping. Stop tripping. You're gonna die.
Oh, for me. I'm missing that parry. Did I get hit by a bullet? Oh, I did not get hit by the bullet. I parried it successfully. Oh, now I get hit by a bullet.
You're gonna die.
That works, I guess. You got caught on the edge. Yeah, Admiral, thanks for good luck. How's it going? You get hit by a bullet? Yep. I always get hit by a bullet there.
Stop tripping.
As opposed to getting hit by some other projectile, I guess. Alright. Tell I'm a little out of focus. I'm not playing too well. I know, I'm playing alright. I know, I guess I woke up from a nap and I'm still kind of groggy, even it happened over an hour ago, but no complaints. Just having one of those days where I'm not playing too well. It happens. Hey, playing a shmup now. Not Ikaruga, but something. You woke up 10 hours later. Dang. Do you at least wake up in the same place? Okay, you think so, that's good. You can wake up in a hotel room. You miss breakfast that they order in the morning, and then you fall out of bed. That didn't happen. Oh, hello? Okay, I didn't want that one, but that's not the worst. Okay. Really what this shmup needs is to be black and white. That would make everything so much better. Yeah, he can be a handful. Took a while before I really figured him out. When Azuka and I were trading off world record times in deathmatch, we went back and forth like 5 times. Minimum, probably even more than that, on Ryuji. Well, the revival trick, I imagine, helps. In case you need it. But he is definitely... He takes a while to get used to. The dragon is... Oh, I can make it. It's definitely not fun to deal with. Okay, the power-up still alright. Still bouncing around infinitely. Oh, there you go, went off screen now.
Come on. You can do this. You're almost to the next ranked fight. Winners proceed to the 4th rank. Losers
Trust
will
me, I know
also
that.
proceed to the 8th.
When we were grinding out ILs, in order to get a good fight, like a really good Ryuji, if he summoned the dragon, you may as well just reset.
And show me a world of drama and passion, one that I have
The dragon
never known.
adds so much
But be
variance.
sure to hit the bathroom first.
He lops off so much battery,
As soon as
even
I
if when
have
you're using like the
discovered
best katana for the battery.
me waiting.
And we fought him with the blood berry, so of course our battery was awful. If you get hit by the
Well, I must say.
dragon hits you, then your battery basically it has nothing within seconds. Nothing you can do about it.
This quote, charisma makeup artiste from Japan, gave me like the most incredible color gradation ever. I really hate how she says dondaki, like some stupid bimbo.
Oh, would you look at that?
And will you look at that? Today you are going to win with 2,000% certainty. One hot night together, you and me, coming right up. A
Promise is a promise.
Trust your force, Travis, and head for the garden.
Yeah, Rose Nasty is a good crutch for him. Rose Nasty has killer battery. Oh, don't hit me. Good. Alright. Good. Oh, I was hoping to get one more. Where are you? Can't parry that. I always try to, and you can never parry that charge attack. Get hit. Yep. Good. Hello? Dude, nice. Avoid the QTE attack. Very nice. Did I even get that in my sweet PB? I'm gonna actually get a sip of water because I need one. Remember how in No More Heroes 2, for Ryuji specifically, the first time you ever ride the bike is against Ryuji in No More Heroes 2. Of the 2 times you use the bike, they introduce the bike on a boss fight. Maybe we shouldn't. Well, okay. No Mega Man style, no Capcom style boss rush. Also, it hasn't gone mentioned at all in stream, but No More Heroes 3, the last trailer, the boss designs, looking killer. I knew about the trailer because I wasn't watching the Game Awards, but people were like, hey, they were like tagging me. Like, oh, well, something important happened, and yes, something important did happen. The effect was kind of lost on me in terms of like wait, is this actually No More Heroes? Because I knew what I was looking at, but I imagine like in the moment people were probably just like going ballistic. Naturally, I went ballistic after I, saw it myself. But in the moment, I'm sure it was just something else. It's definitely worse. Let's get that out of the way. It is definitely not the way you would want to play this game. But it's actually more playable than I expected, which I'm not sure is much of a compliment, but better than expected. Like the art style change is awful. Like the art, like the game just aesthetically looks worse. The controls are definitely worse. Like not even necessarily the removing the motion controls, but like just like certain you can't do certain actions, or like it's too easy to do certain actions based on how they mapped it out. Like you can I've accidentally done wrestling moves multiple times because they mapped it out poorly. Or I guess maybe mapped it out in the only way they could. There's some weird, like, slowdown and lag throughout. Destroy Man is really weird in this version. Let's Shake level is a lot worse. There's some extra content, but a lot of it isn't really that good. And a lot of it kind of betrays the original game's sort of design and philosophy and tone. I don't care. Oh, also, I don't care for the blood effect that you just saw now. I don't like that at all. Blood looks like salsa in this game. But overall, I mean, despite that, it's still fairly playable. I feel like I'm still straining against it a lot of the time, but it's definitely ultimately pull my leg, and I'd say it's not the worst porting of a game I've ever seen. Like the PS2 Killer 7 port is like a disastrous port, and that doesn't even feel like the same game half the time. But this one feels mostly like No More Heroes, just with some wonkiness throughout. Some anime tie-in, then time jump. It's funny because, like, Suda actually, like, posted a picture of Fu, like, months ago. So anybody who remembered that picture probably knew immediately what it was, but I imagine, like, one random image, maybe not everybody would recall it, or maybe Suda was just, they assumed it was for something else, but nope. Travis confirmed.
You will die. But trust your force and head for the garden of madness.
Yes, like it's comically surreal. Legitimately, part of the time it doesn't even feel like I'm playing the same game. It's just so significantly different. Like I actually have a PS2 version different. I have like a lot of like videos online on YouTube about PS2 Killer 7. But I have like a one version difference video specifically like 20 minutes long. Just if you look at it, it's just the camera's pulled back further away. Junctions are all sorts of different. As a result, there's a weird red tint whenever you're at a junction on PS2. Character models look so much worse. The load times are just terrible. The controls are stiff and weird. Weird feeling. I'm gonna stay here. So many just glitches and weird quirks. I'm gonna get hit. Yep. Yeah, PS2 Killer 7 is just it's something. I should have waited. Oh well. I thought Blade was faster. Because this is mild, she shoots faster than on Sweet. Killer's dead? What about it? Enemies here, I'm gonna try and knock it down. It's not bad. It's just mediocre. I don't care for it much. Oh darn! Ah! It's okay. I know a lot of people who like who like those like whoops. Wow, that's terrible. There's some people who care more for the gameplay, like the like if you're one of those character action fans like Devil May Cry. I find people who like those games like Killer's Dead a lot more, but I just think it's not very engaging. It's writing isn't very engaging. It's basically just like this is a terrible fight. Writing feels like basically like somebody saw Suda's ideas, but and took them, but never really did much with them. Writing is pretty disappointing, but I didn't hate it. Team Killer 7 is the best version of Killer 7. Hands down. Casually and in the speedrun, best version. Easily recommendable. I have the Wii U adapter, and I have it configured to set it to work on Steam, and like the muscle memory on like 99% of it from GameCube to Steam is like dead on. It's a shockingly good port. Like I was very impressed by it and surprised because it's a Wii support. Killer's Dead, it's its own thing. It's not directly related to Killer 7. I mean, TSA, confirmed that, the Sudaverse, so to speak, like, without a shadow of a doubt. But it's basically its own thing. It's not a sequel at all to Killer 7. Or anything like that. I describe Killer's Dead as Suda at the surface. It's like made by like someone who looked at Suda's work and sort of could tell. Oh, slightly split. sort of could tell the ideas. Like, there are some ideas borrowed from various Suda games, like Assassins, the moon imagery. Like, you literally visit the moon. It's like, the moon is a very important image since the silver case. So they were, like, they were so unsubtle about, like, borrowing that idea that they literally have you visit the moon in Killer's Dead. It's just, to me, that's the funniest bit of, like, taking a Suda idea and not really doing much interesting with it, just doing it in a very bland and blatant way. To me, that's just the funniest thing. I also didn't find the combat very engaging. It's like, I guess it's more involved than No More Heroes, but I don't know, it just, No More Heroes has a better flow. Like, I do not play these sort of, like, those sort of games at all often. So I don't really have the vocabulary to say it, but it just flows a lot better in this game. It's simpler, yes, but it just feels good. At least to me. The art style is nice, I'll give it that. Yeah, basically. He just took parts of Silver Case, No More Heroes, Killer 7. I think part of the reason is that it had, like, multiple writers, and this was, like, at a time when Suda51 himself was more hands-off with Grasshopper development. He's actually credited as one of the writers, which I think is, like, how some of those ideas still got in, but he's, like, one of, like, 3 or 4 writers. He wasn't even the director. He might have been an executive producer, though, but... yeah, it doesn't really do much with it, any of his ideas. In that regard, though, I view it as a good step. Like after Killer's Dead and a few other things, like, eventually they started re-railing themselves with the Silver Case remake, and then 25th Ward remake, PSA, and now No More Heroes 3. If nothing else, I viewed it as a good stepping stone for maybe Suda starting to get back into things, because he was credited as a writer of several. Like, if you look at something like No More Heroes 2, it's nearly devoid of Suda's previous background. The only real immediate references are to its predecessor, and then in turn, maybe some loose references throughout, oftentimes borrowed from what No More Heroes borrowed, but. I mean, it is ultimately a facelift of a PS1 game. I mean, it's not gonna be, too much of a overhaul, but I view it as sort of a way for them to introduce audiences back to Suda's ideas, get them in the mood for more of his work, and then. I know, I love the Silver Case and the story. And if you think the writing is that out there, oh man, you should definitely try out 25th Ward. pretty much any main pseudo-directed game, you can find the DNA of the silver case. You can point directly to the silver case for some elements in this game. No More Heroes, even. Don't get knocked off the bike, dude. And yes, I know, Dreambomb, he's a fellow Suda 51 fan. Maybe we should jump the bike into the subway. That would be something. Don't get knocked off the bike. I actually own a few pre-Grasshopper manufactured Suda games. I own Moonlight Syndrome and I think Twilight Syndrome Search. I think he was only a scenario writer on that one. Into the school. I would be okay with that. There's still some in the outfield. Oh, yep, of course. I knew it. Had to be one of these guys. Yep, had to be, yeah, on higher difficulties, the outfielders are really weird. There's always one of them that has a bit too much health. Yep, okay.
Next up is a ranking match. Win, and you will be second in rank. Lose, and you go to hell. Before
Now I'm here wishing that Moonlight Syndrome got a translation patch, but
when you are ready, head inside.
yeah.
Good luck, Travis. Trust your force.
I think some team was working on it, but I don't think there were any details. For a while. Oh, dang it, missed parries pretty badly there. Oh, good. High frames. Crying. Yep. Fake crying. Yep. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. That was really good. Shame about that ending, but otherwise, pretty solid fight.
Naughty girls need spanking.
Alright, gonna take a sip of water. So I'm gonna save, just in case, not now, but like after I pay the entry fee. I'm gonna save just in case the bike glitch happens again. Honestly, that's kind of the reason why I did mile instead of sweep, because I wanted to test if the bike glitch would happen again. But not in a run that would I actually have a time in. Slice and crust. Dang. Who doesn't eat the pizza crust? Dare say that they would be a Philistine. Cue song from No More Heroes 2. So I'm gonna save, just in case the bike glitch happens. If it does happen, then we'll have more data to see what happens. I didn't fall off the bike this run.
Why didn't I call this number in?
But I'm still gonna do the regular warp point. Also, saving takes forever in this version. Though I've been told PS3 games just take forever to save anyway. I don't have much frame of reference considering I haven't played too many other PS2 games, or PS3 games. Alright, make sure I select the right mission. It's 7 menu movements, I think. Nope, it's 8. May I find my true path? Alright, do not press the A button. Or A button. X. Cross button. The button that makes me run. Do not press that. Because I do not want to enter a free fight accidentally. Alright, so, let's see. So, I chose this mission to teleport. I did not fall off my bike in Bad Girls level. And I'm using a bike decal, and the DLC is questionably buggy. Game. So, I'm gonna run into a box immediately. And let's see if I fall off. I did not fall off, so what does this mean? I have no idea. Because I still have no idea what caused the bike glitch to happen. So do I have to fall off the bike? Should I just like do a full run, fall off the bike, deliberately, well not deliberately, but after a bit, and then just... No, it was like each time, like the 2 times I got it, and I'm glad I got it twice. The bike glitch happened like on the very first box. And I've tried like running into every box. Like I don't think it's an angle thing. If it is, then it's like a 1 in a million angle that I've never done, because trust me, I've run into the box many times again. So many boxes. Big boss would be in heaven. So I think maybe, I don't know. I'm still don't know what this means. Maybe it's falling off the bike in Bad Girls after playing for a long time. Does the bike decal have anything to do with it? I don't know. Maybe. I'm half tempted to just switch out my bike decal, as much as I love my black and white decal. I don't want to be in the middle of a run and this be the cause of it. Because no one else has seen it, and the only different factor compared to me, anyone else ever playing this game, is that I have DLC that has been unlisted for years, so no one has had access to it. Let alone anybody who speedruns. Oh, nice. Wait, dude, that guy just slingshotted a lot forward really quickly. I guess that guy did too. They're just going fast today. Oh, dude, nice. The bike section is also another part of the game that's really wonky. Because walls have different properties. Like, you can actually, like, see the way I'm, like, slowing down against the wall? That doesn't happen on the Wii version. Although, mind you, because you're constantly moving forward anyway, it's not like a case of Let's Shake level where it's just so awful feeling and slow. Whereas this, it's more of an annoyance than anything else. Well, it's still slower, but it's not nearly as frustrating. Cutscene. Look at the final time gonna be. This is gonna be probably like a 153, 154. Probably closer to 155. I was Henry and oh no. Henry, he has a good bit of health on mild. It's probably a little higher. I think I'm on the track for a sub 2. I was thinking, trying to compare it to my sweet run, but no. He doesn't have, you know, bonkers amount of health like he does on bitter, but Henry does have a good amount of health on mild. It's a good bump up from sweet. I think sub 2 is in the cards. I should have knocked him down. I should have knocked him down. I normally don't have to knock that guy down on Wii, but I think here I have to. This guy I always knock down. Oh, nice. I guess this part is also kind of slightly more annoying on this version, but I mean, I don't know. You could say that about most levels, just slightly wonkier. Like, those guys weren't necessarily being that aggressive. I mean, sometimes even the guy that knocked me down does knock me down on the Wii version. And, like, these guys are, like, in a bottleneck anyway. Slightly exacerbated, but I don't think it's any worse than normal level on this version compared to Wii. As opposed to Let's Shake level, which is just an abomination in this version.
Travis, can you hear me? It's Sylvia. I never thought you'd make it this far. But I am sorry. I cannot see you anymore. I want to fly to your side right now. I want to be in your arms. I want to be with you. I want to share my life with you, no matter the cost. Meeting you, I felt truly alive for the first time. I mean that. But feelings and reality are two different things. Life is not that simple yet. Now, be honest. Did you really think I would let you do me if you hit nothing?
Alright, that was weird. Got some frame drops.
You really are an idiot, aren't you, Travis? Come back to reality.
Fortunately, this is during a phone call.
Look at
I was worried my stream was gonna die. Like last stream, it had a weird drop. Granted, my like full internet at my house dropped, but this is just a small fluke. I'm glad it didn't drop again. Mind you, I'm local recording, so it would not be a big deal at all. But obviously, I don't want my stream to drop.
Someone like you. Well, one is right here. It was fun, Travis. I love you. Now,
Gene doesn't take long. I'm
get to
most not worried, but I'm most wondering about Henry because, like I said, he has a good bit of health on mild.
of madness.
But I don't think sub 2 is impossible. I'm pretty sure I'm still on track for sub 2. Gene is, funnily enough, one of the easiest bosses in this game. Once you know what you're doing, it took a while for me to figure out what I was doing with Gene. She can misbehave, there is that, but it is possible to manipulate her to an extent. Good pattern? Ooh. You can stop that. Okay, you can do that. They just appeared? They shouldn't, because I thought I disabled those. Okay, slightly wonky second phase, but not bad. How did you... No, I swear, how did you do that? Because I thought I disabled those a while ago. Like, I went to the menu like the other day to disable them. Weird. I mean, yo. Okay, well, I guess either Twitch broke it, or I need to reset that setting again. They kind of turned on... How do they turn on this? Am I being hacked right now? Someone hacking me? Oh, you. See, like, I have nothing necessarily against them. It's just that I just don't want them in my channel. Like, I don't know. That's why I disabled them. Or at least I thought I did. Alright, well, now I know to read this. I swear, I went into my menu the other day, I disabled them. So the fact that they appeared suddenly is very confusing to me.
It's
Alright, Henry. Oh, shoot, I thought my angle was way better. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. I guess. The new dashboard is awful, by the way. Oh, come on, he won't let me get into the rhythm. There we go. What? Dude! Oh, come on! This is not a good fight. Hate that attack. Maybe the stream buffer caused... Maybe it was like a Twitch issue. Ah. I am not fighting well. My rhythm is really off on this fight right now. There we go, I'm getting it back. This rhythm is different than on Wii. But once you get into the pattern, it's easy. Just keep doing this cycle over and over. Oh, didn't hit him in time. Oh, wait, that's what I wanted. Also, it might be some of the lag, like causing my rhythm to break sometimes. That might be a issue. Oh, nope. Time. Alright. Yep, definitely sub 2. Not the best run, but it's fun nonetheless. Alright, time for more water.
Don't make me laugh. Mind if I ask you something? Sure. Why the hell do you call me Travis? Travis, like you're my friend or something. Who the fuck do you think you are?
You can't be serious. All this time you didn't realize.
What are you talking about?
I'm your twin brother.
What the hell? That's the craziest shit I've ever heard. Why would you bring up something like that at the very last minute of the game?
I would have thought you and the player would have at least expected a twist of fate of some kind.
What? And hey, where's Sylvia anyway? She disappeared without a trace. Where the hell is she?
Sylvia? You mean my wife?
What? Wife?
Yes, you know. Spouse, soulmate, Henry's wife. Get the idea?
When did you two get married?
Oh, about 10 years ago. Yeah, that's right. Because we were both in college at the time.
Oh, shit! All news to me. I'm gonna need shock treatment to get over this one.
I'm sorry for all the trouble my wife has caused you. Forgive her.
She caused me some trouble, all right, but it helped me clear up a lot of things.
Ah, you know how women are. Especially my wife. A really big spender. Yeah, she knew my income wasn't enough, so every now and then she'd just disappear.
She's a bad wife, but a good woman.
What? Are you telling me that you and her...
Oh, come on.
But Travis, my brother, we're similar in many ways.
You're right. Suddenly you being my brother doesn't sound so awkward.
Let me ask you, how do you plan to put an end to all of this?
Wait a sec. You want me to tie up all these loose ends? I don't think so.
You're the protagonist. I'm just a cool, handsome foil who happens to be your twin brother. Hate to say it, but it's your job.
I want to bail, but where the hell's the exit?
Oh.
There's no way out, is there? No getting out, right, bro?
That's right. All we can do is keep running.
Then let's find that exit they call paradise. Let's go!
Indeed. Right. Decidedly okay run. Decidedly okay. Wasn't playing my best, but it was fun. The bike glitch did not happen again, so that's something. Seriously, why did channel points? I mean, thanks for all the GGs and the highlighted GGs, I guess. But, why were there channel points to begin with? Well, I didn't deactivate them yet. I will after the stream, but why did they... I guess it was just Twitch being weird. It was a ghost that activated them. It was a ghost of Thunder Ryu, because that's when they appeared during the frame drops. Also, welcome, Beto. I didn't say hello, but welcome. Thanks for the GG. Maybe in the stream. Who knows? I mean, the points are okay. I mean, I don't really want them in my stream. I don't know. I just don't want them. I don't want an extra dimension like that. Twitch is trying out some new things, so the dashboard is still awful though. It's worse in like every way. And I deeply dislike it. I've heard of maybe a couple people who say they're like okay with it, but maybe not, you know, okay as in like more neutral, but I don't know. That's like a very small number of people I've seen. I don't think I've heard too many people really enthusiastic about like it positively, as opposed to the massive negative reaction. One thing I am looking forward to though is I'm thinking I wasn't looking forward to it before, but I am thinking of it now. Is that there are bit emote rewards, as in like if you donate enough bits, you can permanently unlock an emote. You don't have to be subbed to a person. I'm thinking I might move my tier 2 and my tier 3 emotes to bit rewards, just so people actually have access to them. That's gonna roll out for affiliates next year though. But I know some partners already have it, but that's actually a feature I might take advantage of, just so people actually can use my emotes besides like me and then a couple of people on Discord, because based on how Discord maps it. So we'll see about that. I know, I feel like I should talk about the run, how it went, but I mean, it was okay. There were some good parts, some not so good parts, but in the end, we can all say it was definitely, if nothing else, a run.
You like this painting?
Probably will not do a run of this category again for a while, if ever. Maybe if someone beats my time. Definitely want to do more than any percent new game stuff. Maybe a mild one. Give Yamanaru some competition.
I know. Can't wait to get the sequel,
Be careful what you wish for, Sylvia. And we're clear. So I'm done for the day. Okay, run. Decidedly okay. Oh wait, I didn't even show the... forgot to do this. There we go. Those were all the splits. I forgot to press my hotkey. Wasn't even thinking about it. But there we go. Everything is done now. So now I'm done for the day. May or may not stream tomorrow. Probably won't stream considering I streamed today. But like I said, I definitely want to do some any percent stuff. Still some refinements on Sweet to do. Still some routing stuff to do, really. It was mostly improvising for some of it last run. Maybe Wednesday, we'll see. I did have some other plans I wanted to do also, but who knows, there'll probably be something Suda or something No More Heroes. But whenever I stream next, viewership is always appreciated. I'll see you all later. Take care.